Hello there, lovely people. This is Ashley sending my love to you from whatever reality I'm in to whatever reality you're in and you find yourself in today. Please excuse my pyjamas. I'm really not very well. I'm a bit bedbound today, so please excuse how I'm dressed and what I look like. I want to start off by thanking everybody that's got in contact with me after my little meltdown. My last video, I was not happy. I'd had an absolutely terrible past week, and it had all got just too much for me, and I had a girly meltdown moment. And quite frankly, I needed to, because for me, I can't, getting your head around it is basically just ignoring it, pretending it isn't happening. Excuse me. And it is happening, and I can't pretend it's not happening. And every now and then, when I think about the reality of the not reality, it overwhelms me. And that's what happened to me last week. So thank you so much to all of you who sent me a love and explained that, that you feel the same way. A lot of you feel the same way. I mean, believe me, I'm not like that all of the time. Most of the time, I'm kind of matter of fact about it now. Well, I'm not ever matter of fact about it. That's a lie, but I can manage in the main. But just every now and then, just every now and then, I'm allowed to have a bit of a meltdown. We're all allowed to have a bit of a meltdown, surely. Surely we're allowed to do that. And, it's not even been a year that I've known about the Mandela effect. It's not even a year yet. I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that all the things that I've been noticing are a real thing. And how shit scary that actually is. And I know we're being moved around and we seem to be, the essence that is us seems to just sail through every single one. Well, I don't say sail. I mean, I'm not well, and I've heard lots of other people have not been well this week. So anyway, I want to thank you for that to start off with. And also I want to thank you for not engaging with the non-affected who pop on every now and then. Thank you for not engaging with them, because we're not here to engage with them. We're here to engage with each other. And, you have to be affected to understand each other. And I personally so need other affected people. I so need you, because otherwise, can you imagine trying to do all this on your own? And I'm seeing more and more people that are actually noticing on the ground, in your face, reality changes, buildings and all that kind of stuff's going on quite a lot. Anyway, let's get to the subject of this video, which is the Schumann resonance and the red event. I keep my eye on the Schumann resonance. I go to Disclosure TV. They have a report on it every day, and they show they also show a diagram. And I mean, the Schumann resonance just really hasn't settled down at all. The last few weeks, it hasn't settled down at all. But the last week, it's been going particularly crazy. And also, they've had some new anomaly that's happened, which is the red event. This red event, which is just weird red lines. For a couple of days, there was just these weird red lines. We've never seen it before. I've never seen it before since I've been looking at it. And the people that are, the actual website, they haven't got a clue what it means. They don't know what's going on at all. But here's this red event, and we're all feeling weird. And it was a particularly bad week. The energies were everywhere. I mean, the energies were everywhere. And somebody asked me, actually, how do I know when we've had a shift? I know when we've had a shift by the things that I can see. The things that I can see, the changes that I can see before me is when I know I've had a shift. Energies, we feel the energy. I'm sure we all feel the energies. But that doesn't tell me I've shifted. It doesn't mean that just because the Schumann resonance is going crazy, it doesn't mean that we've actually shifted. I wait and see with my own eyes the things that I've noticed, and then it's about telling each other. But this red event, nobody actually knows what it is. They've never seen it before. So, this is our Earth's heartbeat, our Earth's pulse, and it's behaving in a most peculiar way. And now there's this red thing, this red event that's gone on that nobody understands. And then also, something else that I've noticed is the fact that I know that many of you are talking about how Uncle Sam's hat's now white and it used to be red and white striped. Well, for me, it still is red and white striped, although, to be fair, to be honest, it doesn't actually look quite the same as it did. It really doesn't look quite the same as it did, but in the street down the road, there's a picture of it on a vaping shop, actually. There's Uncle Sam with his red and white striped hat on. But obviously that's just here in my bit of reality at the minute. What it's showing in yours, I'm not sure. But also, something that got to me was the fact that, I've seen the Grand Central Station issue, and I was, sometimes in shops you can hear music playing, and Lady Gaga's telephone was playing, and I heard her mention Grand Central Station. She sang about Grand Central Station still in the song that was playing, and I just thought maybe that's just my reality now. But no, Google is telling me when I put in Grand Central Station that there is no Grand Central Station. It's called Grand Central Terminal, and yet there's Lady Gaga still singing about Grand Central Station. Also, my friend put on a reggae track the other day called Man Down, and it's about a shooting of a person in Grand Central Station, and they're still singing about the person being shot in Grand Central Station. Yet Google is telling me that it's called Grand Central's Terminal, and apparently it's always been called Grand Central Terminal. Yet we've got the residue here. I'm hearing the residue. And when I went to have a look at the Google, the lyrics on Google, it still said Grand Central Station, not Terminal, in the lyrics. So, trying to keep track and pretend everything's hunky-fecking-dory it's the hardest thing in the world. And every now and then we have to have a flip out. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I'm like that all the time, because I'm not. But we all, I think, must have our moments of what the fuck moments. And last week was a bad one for me. Well, thankfully, I've got you lot. Because without you, I couldn't do this on my own. I could not do it on my own. Thank you so much for all your kind words, your support, your love, for you telling me your stories. It matters that I hear your stories. And as far as doing vlogs are concerned, it is my way of getting it out of my system, because I can't hold it all in. I don't know how people hold it all in, because I can't. I can't hold it all in. I need to do this. So, I might be crying one day, but it's authentic. It's how I'm feeling. And if I can't talk, I have to be able to talk honestly and openly about how I'm feeling and how it's affecting me. And then find out how you've been dealing with things. It's a sharing situation. I've learned so much from you guys out there. Also I want to say, please go and have a look at Skywatchers. Matt Rogers, he is awesome. What is going on outside your own window, in the sky, around the world, it's mental. Please go and have a look at his channel, Skywatchers with Matt Rogers, please. He's absolutely awesome. Please go and check that out. You see, it affects all kinds of levels. The Mandela effect affects all kinds. It was on every level. And like I said, I know I've been shifting about since the 80s. My first change happened in the 80s, but I didn't know it was a change then. I just thought I'd misunderstood. But no, it was a change. I now know it was a change. So, and we all don't share the same memories, the same reality at the same time. Like I said in my last video, the Coca-Cola, people were saying that no, that wasn't their reality was always like a different line. Other people had it in the middle. It was crazy. The fact that different people have different memories, yet we're all Mandela affected equally. We don't just share the same. So it means we've been drifting in and out of each other's realities. It's just that something big happened recently to make it so in your face. And what that is, I don't know, and I'm really trying to find out. But people, I mean, the black sheep researcher, he's told me and shown me some amazing things. Information that we've only got through the Mandela effect, which explains so much of the world and our ancient past. You know, we're that busy being arrogant that we know it all. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything. We don't know what's causing it. We don't know what's going to happen to us. We don't know what's going to happen to us. You know. And every time we move, it isn't getting to a nicer place, is it? We aren't being shifted to a lovely place. We're being shifted to shit every time. But I feel much happier knowing that you're out there and that we have each other to share these things with. Even if we can't physically touch each other in real life, you're there for me, and I hope that on some level I'm there for you just by being able to get my ramblings out and explain that this is how I feel about it. These are the things that I've noticed. I mean, I did actually want to do a whole big video about Elon Musk and his satellites and things, and I'm going to get round to that, but I've really not been very well, and my head's been up my arse, quite frankly. But we have to talk to each other in real terms. I'm not going to pussyfoot about it. Reality's changing. What's the point in being over polite? I'm going to be exactly how I'm feeling and say exactly how I feel. And recently I've found that we might not all share exactly the same memories, but we are all equally Mandela affected. We seem to have been coming from all over the place, don't we? Not just one Sagittarius reality moved to an Orion reality. It's not that simple. I don't know what it is, but it's not that simple. Anyway, I'm going to go back. I'm going to make another video about something I actually want to talk about that I've been researching. But I just wanted to do this short video here to thank you all for just being bloody great. Thank you. I love you all. Till next time.